Good evening, freedom fighters. It is 10:28 p.m. Eastern Time, March 14th, 2024. Truly terrifying to witness what I see right this moment. I've never seen anything like it. I just did a recap of one of the largest tornado outbreaks ever in history, where it killed over 300 people, injured over 1,700 people, spawned almost 200 tornadoes. It was in April, I believe it was. These spring storms can be furious with this technology, with these temperature swings. It's going to go from 86 degrees to the 40s here in Florida in the next couple days. These lunatic scientists need to be arrested immediately. Where is our uniformed personnel? The police, the FBI. We see what they did to Ted Grunison. I can't say his name. No one is safe from these people. They've killed politicians, and I'm sure meteorologists that's disappeared or all of a sudden has retired. I can see why. I'm going to put it into motion here, the last 2 hours on infrared. We're going to watch for laser activity, which I think I've seen some immediately. Something looks really suspicious off this edge to me here. See how you got fingers coming off this edge? I'm going to back it up. These are the new storms starting. You can see existing chemtrail activity. This is only 2 hours ago. I don't really see it. Just looking, guys, looking for activity. Sometimes I can really see when these lasers fire off these storms. Usually it's in line with the lightning. I thought I seen something odd there. 2 hours just isn't very long. I noticed our local radar at our local news station, they don't show the 2 hour loop anymore. It's like an hour. They don't want to see, they don't want you to see these long loops. Be careful, people. Some very unusual activity tonight. I warned over and over again, 2024 is the year of the storms, and I mean firestorms, electrical storms, droughts, floods, stuff we've never seen before, attacks. Why do you think all these people are being strategically put all over these countries, all over our country? They're staging everything. Watch that video that I show on YouTube that the guy predicts in 1969. That he predicts everything. One I say I encourage right here. Everybody watch this video.
Nationalist bankers.
This guy here
Information to the public. So
sorry, but this video right here explains everything. And this is from 1967. He's telling you exactly what's going on today. This is all planned. Everything's a plan. And anybody that stepped in their way got killed. Kennedy got killed. I can prove there was a second shooter. I can show you the smoke of the second shooter on the grassy knoll. Everybody was chasing him. Everybody was brave back then. They didn't run from the shooter. They tried to catch him. The railroad workers chased him down. They have interviews of him. Nobody ever seen that because they hid that evidence from the people. We must realize that this government was supposed to be run by the people, but it's not. It's being run by lunatics, psychopaths. Greed has destroyed these people's minds. There's companies that's making money off doing this. Billions of dollars a year is being made off these projects. I want you to realize that. They're not going to stop. These scientists get these fundings for these projects. They're pumping material out in Mexico, for God's sakes. Mexico's part of it. You think they banned it in Mexico? They got stuff sitting on these mountains up here pumping this material out to us. There's nothing banned anywhere. I don't care what kind of paperwork y'all can show from any state, anywhere. They're not going to stop the UN. Our governments are not in control of this. You think these politicians want to poison themselves? They have stuff on these people. They cannot speak. They will lose their careers they've worked their entire lives for, which is useless. Without life. Very heavy in Texas, by the way. I've never mentioned Texas, but look how it fires off here in Texas. They're just going to repeat this stuff all night long, guys, until we do something about it. Y'all are endangered. Everybody is. They'll create tornadoes this year. I mean, hurricanes this year we've never seen before. People are dying while I'm speaking right this second from tornadoes. They can create all this with these machines. Let me show you a few of the machines. Stand by. Besides the satellites I just showed. Besides the satellites. Everybody knows about the Harp facility in Alaska. But this is one of the larger Harp facilities on the planet, and it's in Peru. Most people don't have a clue this is in Peru. It's near Lima, Peru, if I'm not mistaken. Stand by. Let me show you some more stuff. This is what I call a hurricane maker. They have several of them. They call them missile defense systems, but we don't need them. We have satellites that detects everything. These control the atmosphere and they make them spin. We have one at the mouth of my river that's tiny. That's the size of these little ones. They can create the whole entire hurricane spin by just one of these devices. And I can show you these devices working as well. Stand by. These devices can propel themselves. The thing can move like 7 or 8 knots by itself anywhere in the oceans that it wants to go. And they have a lot of these vessels with these devices. I could show you a lot of different kinds of devices with these dome covers on devices. It could be all kinds of different stuff in here. Listening centers, radar, or Harp, atmospheric manipulation machines, I guess you can call them. This is just a picture of the Harp device in Alaska with an artist rendering of the machine working. But basically, that's what Harp is. The one in Alaska is tiny, tiny compared to the one in Peru. Just like where I showed the land-based cloud makers, they are on board super tankers as well. They can burn these fuels for days on end out in the ocean, creating clouds. That's what I wanted to show you during the rainmaking episode, land rainmaker episode. Commercial fishermen standing by. I pray for everybody tonight. Wrong button. I pray for everybody tonight. These are very terrifying storms. This is live. Mercy. Commercial fishermen standing by. This is very dangerous looking to me, guys. Look at the waves and that frequency waves pushing this material. They're just going to keep regenerating it till y'all give up your cars. They want you to have electric cars and no gas so they can turn the power off in these brutal winters and kill everybody, I guess. Just chaos, man. They love it. The Roman days, they murder slave girls for fun. That we're back at that point. We're now the slave girls. They have released the lions on us. The Roman days was the hells. It was hell on earth, and we're back at that point. Commercial fishermen standing by. Be safe, everybody. I worry about y'all. Good night, warriors.